What's up, YouTube? Dustin back at you here from Rap Tech Customs. Uploading a new video here for you guys. It's been quite a while and I do apologize. It's been hectic for me here lately. We actually moved, so I got a new garage here, a new lighting, better situation as far as that goes, and I haven't been able to do anything much, so I'm getting a new video out here for you guys. I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm doing and how I do it. As far as the process goes, how to prep the material, how to work with the stuff. Today I'm actually working on a Ford Escape, and we're doing a black rust satin chrome vinyl wrap on the whole thing. It was gloss white, and now we're going to the black rust chrome. So we'll get into the video here. I'm going to show you first how to go over the prep, how that works, and we'll go from there. Alright, so the first thing I always like to do is give it a nice bath. Obviously I have it in here already, so I did the entire vehicle wash with degreaser. After that, typically I clay bar if it's really bad. If it's a newer car, I just go straight to doing isopropyl alcohol. I use 70%, and you want to clean up the paint to get out any extra contaminants, all the wax, fingerprints, dirt, grime, all that kind of stuff. Now when you're doing it, you never want to spray it directly on the surface of the vehicle. You always want to apply it to a towel or rag of some sort. I use microfiber cloths from Chemical Guys. They're my favorite, but there's all kinds of stuff out there. Besides that, you want to make sure you get every little nook and cranny best as possible when you're doing this. You want to get everything, all the little spots and all the little edges, because when you're doing it, you're actually going to get a better stick the cleaner it is. So you want to take your time with this step. This isn't something you want to rush. And when you get done with that, you want to make sure you go around all the edges. So we're going to pop the doors open. You want to get all the way around the edges here, everywhere that it's going to be stuck to, because again, any dirt or anything like that can cause it to flare up at the ends or cause some pullback, and we don't want any of that. Alright guys, so I got my piece of vinyl cut here. It's all ready to go, measured to size. Now one thing that you want to keep in mind before you go ahead and get this set up is you want to make sure you blow it off with an air line or air dust or anything like that. You want to make sure you get all the lint or any leftover stuff you may have on the panel here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. I already cleaned all my stuff off, so I'm good to go there. And then, since I'm rocking solo, going to be using some magnets here, and what that's going to do is help me keep everything lined up in position. Before I start peeling, I want to make sure I got everything lined up where I want it. So we're going to inch this over here a little bit and make sure you got enough coverage in both directions, top and bottom. So now that we have that all laid out, we can go ahead and peel one corner back. And we're just going to kind of use that to tack the whole thing down here before we go ahead and pull it all. So, put that off here. We're going to go ahead and stick that down. Now I can go ahead, I should take one off here. You want to make sure you always have at least 2 magnets. If you're working solo, you want to make sure you always have at least 2 magnets on the material at one time. And that is just to save yourself from the material moving on you when you don't want it to. You also want to make sure you can keep this as straight as possible when you're putting it on. That way you don't get any kinks in the vinyl and something you're going to have to heat out later. So what I'll do is get this on here. I'm going to give you guys a little speed up process. That way you're not sitting here for an extra long video.
It's alright.
Okay guys, so what we got here, it's all finished up. The wrap's done, so I did my laying it down or glassing it out as they like to say. Then squeegee everything down, and then you do a preheat, which means you heat everything up. Make sure you got all the bubbles out, and then you do your cuts, and then you do your post heat, which means simply that you're just going around the edges, making sure everything's down properly and heating it up. That way all the glue has been activated and you shouldn't have any peeling or flare-ups at the ends of it down the road. So pretty much zero room for failure. So what I'll do is I'll give you guys a close-up here, kind of show you what it looks like. All right, so you can see all across the top here, down across the edges, across the bottom, and all the way back into the jamb here. And what you'll see, open the door up here for you guys. So I actually go the whole way around to the inside. That way you don't see any of the underlying paint from the outside. If the doors are closed, none of that white is visible here. And then the cutouts, obviously, for the handles, those go there. That way when I put it back together, and you can kind of get a little bit of the chrome here, you can actually see my reflection in there. Even though it's a completely matte material, there's still quite a bit of a shine to it. So it's actually really nice. Anyways, guys, that's my video. Hope everybody enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down in the comments section. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If there's anything you guys want to see in the future, any questions, you want to know what kind of tools I'm using, I can leave links in descriptions for you. And other than that, have a great day, guys.